So we had the hams, which was so beautiful and so delicious, no way to really finish it. So what did we do? You cut it up in little pieces and dice it, put it in a plastic bag, put it in the freezer. The freezer becomes your own grocery store right there in your house. So here it is summer, so many fun things to do. You know, go outside, do so many things, and okay, gotta cook dinner, right? This is where all of those little things that have been stashed aside really come in handy. And who becomes your best friend? The crock pot. This is our little crock pot today. And really, to make the split pea soup is so easy. It's really like a dump. So, first thing you want to do is put a little bit of olive oil in there and put your chopped up onions and a little bit of garlic, like so, and put it in the crock pot. Then you take your potatoes and peel them and chop them up and rinse them off and put them in the crock pot. Next thing is carrots. Get the little bag of carrots that you put aside and put it in the crock pot. Real easy. Now, the best part, ham hock. You can keep them in the freezer, they stay forever. You could be healthy and do smoked turkey. That's okay too. Or you could do a little andouille. That's okay too. That's it's kind of like chorizo. You take it out. You don't even have to cut this up in the crock pot. Now comes all these. Look at this. That's the kind of split peas that we just got. They're delicious. You could either follow the recipe, which is 2 cups of split peas and 6 cups of chicken broth. The best kind, you just want to get the granular one. This particular one, Goya, doesn't have too much sugar. And you mix it with water and you throw it in the crock pot. So easy. The next thing is that you want to set your crock pot on high, and it will cook for the recipe that you have there. It cooks for about 2.5 hours, giving you time to go out, shop, giving you time to go out, take a hike, giving you time to go out and volunteer at the food pantry.
Our age population in this area, falls is a big issue, as it is nationally. For every second, every day, age 65 or over, the falls is injury is the highest death rate amongst the age population. One out of every 4 adults has a fall each year. So 25% of the population falls each year. When it comes to falls, it's really preventable for the most part. There's things that go into it. Our balance goes into it. Just our everyday endurance. If you're a very, very, very sedentary person, you're at a higher fall risk because you're not as strong as you could be. The hip fracture, that's the biggest fracture from a fall, and it's also the deadliest. For some reason, 65 and over, and it gets worse as you age. 95% of the hip fractures are usually off of sidewalks or stepping sideways. And so to prevent that, the biggest things is to prevent falls is to talk to your doctor. Say, hey, my balance, I don't feel as strong as I should. What can I do as far as helping my balance? And people don't think about their eyesight is the big factor in maintaining your balance. If you can't see where you're going, you're going to fall. You're going to fall. You don't see that pothole. You don't see that curve, whatever it may be. Shoes. If you notice if your balance is off, shoes is very important. So if you have poor balance, wearing heels, flip-flops, those type of shoes is not appropriate. Wear tennis shoes, something that's laced up. that snugs to your feet. If you wear flip flops, you have a hard time picking your leg up of cover. You can catch your toe on those sandals and cause you to fall. So there's all kinds of things that can cause us to fall. Diabetes is another high risk cystic neuropathy, which is they can't feel their feet, so they don't know where their feet are, which is also another reason that can cause a fall. Falls are not age-related, which means they're preventable. If just by strengthening your legs, challenging your balance, making sure your eyesight is where it needs to be, it's an easy way to prevent falls. For women have more falls than men and break their hip more often than men do. The main reason is osteoporosis. So make sure you get, as you age, women's bones will thin out. So you need to make sure you get tested for the osteoporosis, through your doctor. At home, pick up your rugs. Rugs is what can cause you trips. Like in your bathroom, if you have rugs down, you shouldn't have rugs. Because if you're slippery, you can catch your foot and slip. That rug's going to shoot up underneath you. In the kitchen, rugs are bad. Rugs are not a good thing to have in your house, even though it makes your house look nice.